name is Dr. Charles Wentworth. I conduct research in the field of physiology. The story you are about to see involves some facts about physiology, but it is more than a clinical report. In conducting some of my experiments. It is filled with a colorless, inflammable fluid with the characteristic odor and a pungent taste. Chemical formula, C2H5. You know it as alcohol. My research is devoted to alcohol and its effects on the human body. But not all experimenting is done in laboratories such as this. A certain amount of experimentation goes on under less scientific conditions. Jerry Landon is one such experimenter. Jerry Landon, home from college for a vacation of fun and relaxation.
After a while, well, we make bets. See, the guy that can thread the needle first after the most beers wins.
And so who did?
Well,
you think he'd tell us if he didn't?
Well, you asked me what effect beer has, and I told you. On me, none.
Jerry Landon is one of the types who experiments with drinking, the all-out type. Keith Stevens, on the other hand, is much more conservative.
I didn't say it was bad, it's just different from me, I guess. I like to let things take their course.
What do you have?
Beer?
The Coke's all right.
Coke and a beer. Now there, I'll bet you planned that answer. If I was going to have beer, you were going to have a Coke, right?
Here in the laboratory, we've devised some scientific methods to determine what effects Keith and Jerry might reasonably expect from their haphazard experiments with alcohol. We use test animals with definite amounts of alcohol. This animal has no alcohol in its system. You might compare it to a ginger ale drinker. This is an animal which has previously been injected with only enough alcohol to bring the level in its blood up to what it would be in a human being after drinking 4 beers. The third animal has received enough alcohol to bring its blood alcohol level up to a percentage comparable to that of heavy indulgence. Say, someone who had been holding down the fort all evening. What's the first one? The one without alcohol. His reflexes are fast and automatic. He immediately copes with the unusual situation. In number 2, with a moderate amount of alcohol, his coordination seems to take more effort. He meets the unexpected situation less skillfully. There's a perceptible decrease in his ability to balance. His reflexes are impaired. Now let's look at the third, the one well under the influence of alcohol. He meets the situation in a completely befuddled state. Note the complete inability to balance. This one is just not fit to cope with the situation. Yet he can walk away. Yes, like animal number 3 here. When you're under the influence of alcohol, you keep on trying. You keep on thinking you can. Your coordination is low, but your confidence may be high. Certainly, Jerry Landon's confidence was high.
There, I told you I could do it, and you ain't seen nothing yet.
Jerry in front of an audience may be able to perform satisfactorily, but when he's alone and driving, he lets down and loses his concern, and therefore the safety factor. Nobody can afford to drive with alcohol present in the body. Today's heavy traffic and high-speed cars make the odds heavy against the non-drinking driver. Out of consideration for the safety of others and yourself, Should you drive if you have been drinking recently? Should you ride with a driver who has? These decisions ought not to be difficult for you to make.